that bars him from statements attacking witnesses or prosecutors, courthouse staff, and their families. This has been an issue with Trump. Jack Smith's team had cited his recent attacks on the special counsel, as well as a figure in one of these cases, retired General Milley. The judge noted the obvious, quote, no other defendant would be allowed to launch those attacks, and that Trump's status as a defendant means he does not have the right to just say anything or launch a pretrial smear campaign. Now, the ruling does not prevent Trump from criticizing Biden, who is his likely opponent, or the DOJ more broadly. The judge did not get into the consequences for future violations. The reference to other defendants, though, does cut both ways. It shows the judge trying to hold the line on the one hand, but also draws obvious attention to the fact that precedent shows any other defendant accused of these kind of crimes against the United States government, who then publicly smeared top government officials like the prosecutor and a general, well, that anonymous hypothetical defendant would probably be incarcerated before trial. Don't pass go. Don't walk the streets, and you wouldn't be able to do campaign stops if you were being held in prison before trial, as so many defendants are. With all of this in mind, we turn to an expert around here. Neil Kochel, the former acting Solicitor General. Good to see you, Neil. Your reaction to this ruling?
Yeah, Ari, I think that this is pretty straightforward, common sense stuff. Nothing here is really out of the ordinary. So your first graphic, I think, explained it well. Donald Trump can't now threaten witnesses. He can't attack prosecutors. He can't incite violence against court officials. But he can, under Judge Chutkan's ruling, criticize the DOJ generally. He can say the case is politically motivated, even though we all know that Biden has been cut out of the entire prosecution loop on this. So all of that's fine, but you can't mount a smear campaign against prosecutors and court personnel.
Yeah, Donald Trump responded to this with a familiar tactic, sort of taking the, to some degree, later or more measured legal response to some of what he's been doing for years, and to say that is actually the special sort of out of the ordinary thing, not the underlying cause of it. Having said that, I do want to reflect that his lawyers have said they oppose this gag order. They think it tramples his rights, and here's what he said.
Today, a judge put on a gag order. I'll be the only politician in history that runs with a gag order where I'm not allowed to criticize people. Can you imagine this? Do you believe this? I'm not allowed to criticize people. So we'll see. We'll appeal it, and we'll see. But it's so unconstitutional.
Neil?
Well, good luck with that, Mr. Trump. That appeal is not going anywhere. And the reason why he's the first presidential candidate to have a gag order is because he's the first presidential candidate to be charged with a whole series of felonies and go around attacking court personnel and witnesses and trying to intimidate them. So to me, Ari, if there's anything unusual about the gag order today, it's that Trump is actually getting special treatment. I mean, No one else gets away with what he's gotten away with. And I was frankly surprised that Judge Chutkan didn't do what she said she would do if Trump violated her initial set of restrictions, which is move the trial date up. I suspect that's going to be the next thing that's going to happen if Trump, as I suspect he will, violates this gag order.
Right, which again speaks to the point I raised earlier, and it's just kind of a public reality at this point. A lot of talk about no one above the law, but there are different sort of balancing accommodations being made. You're pointing out that a different person in this environment might be held before trial as consequence, but his consequence might be something more like a schedule change, which his lawyers still would say is bad for them.
Exactly, and if you look, one thing that had one really remarkable interchange in the testimony today. So basically, the prosecutors pointed to particular Trump attacks on witnesses like Bill Barr and General Milley. And the judge asked Trump's lawyer, hey, suppose Trump said that Barr should be executed for treason. Is that something that I could prevent through a gag order? And Trump's lawyer remarkably said no. And the First Amendment would protect that, to which led Judge Chutkan to say, what do you mean? If you're running for the president, you can threaten witnesses? That can't possibly be the law. It's not the law. Every day of the week, Trump can try and appeal this. He'll lose day in and day out.